welcome back to my channel. My name is Skylar Felice. That's Born Simmer on TikTok and Sky Simmer on Twitch. What's good? Hello. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Or welcome to my channel if you're new. Hey, babe. You know we're going to be locked in by the end of this video. But anyway, y'all. Today is another day of our bettering and improving our gameplay. So y'all know I had to get y'all opinion on the next part that y'all wanted in my community tab. If you've been keeping an eye out for my community tab, you a real one. And if you just been voting on it, you a real one. And if you didn't know about it, I'm telling you now. My community tab is where I need you guys' opinions sometimes to see what y'all want to see from me or just to talk to y'all and put y'all up on stuff. You know how it go. Today's video, okay, y'all, it's so many active career mods that I had in my mods folder. So I don't know if y'all like today's video and I see y'all reactions to today's video, then I'll make another part because, honey, we're not going to be able to get through that many. It was probably like 10 or more active careers that I had in my folder. So I really just went ahead and condensed it down to like my faves. And there's a new one. So y'all know if y'all like today's video, give me a big thumbs up, please, 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 please. So I can get the algorithm in, so I can bring more people into my community. Hey, boo, what's up? Or remember to share and subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss a video from here. Okay. The first one I want to go over is the fashion industry mods. And this is by WikiPixel. So first, there's supposed to be a fashion designer trait that we find in cast. So it is under hobbies. It is fashion designer. These Sims design their own clothing, create fashion brands, and can make and sell clothes. So we're going to give Oakley a fashion designer trait. Okay, I guess this is putting on for us. She's putting on a show. And just to give like a quick rundown of the mod itself, basically, when you're getting started, it says decide whether or not you want to run a regular law-abiding fashion brand or a brand that breaks a few rules with a shadow sweatshop running in the background. You can also do both if you want. So you set up your fashion brand lots and or sweatshop, and you can keep in mind that the option to purchase these lots isn't available until you scale up to level 2 of the fashion designer skill. And then you have to make sure that the venue type is either fashion brand, sweatshop, or generic. So those are, well, that's the rundown. And let me just say this. I think we're going to do law abiding because, and it's no shade to the Sheen girlies. You know, I've been a Sheen girly once upon a time myself, but I'm not with that sweatshop. I'm not with that sweatshop stuff, honey. I would not treat another human being like that. And so we're going to start there. But we're going to go ahead and hit play. I'm going to go ahead and get a lot because I hadn't got one yet. You guys are basically walking through this with me. I've tried it a little bit, but we're basically walking through this together. So let's go with Oakley to get her a little shot. Okay, guys, so we've moved Oakley on a lot. And so there is in the description a link to At The Sims 4. And this basically has like sewing machines, design fabrics and scissors and things of that nature, like sewing CC basically. So you can find this in Building By. There is a sewing machine table, and then there is also the sewing machine, the pedals. You can do a vintage one or a regular sewing machine. So I'm going to go ahead and do the table and the regular sewing machine because I don't know. I just want to do the regular one. This is the table. So I'm going to take this one and sell this one. But really cute studio though. Oh, actually, and I didn't even see, but it already has the sewing table here. So this is the sewing machine table, and this is the sewing machine. So it's usable. We're going to go ahead and put that stuff back. But yeah, so now we're going to go into the game. The one thing that I did see is that the first thing you need to do is get a PC. a base game computer. We have one here. Let me make sure. Yeah, so you need to get the all-in-one powerful PC. Now, what this is for is so that you can research and get your sim to at least a skill 2, so then you can start to own your own brand. So let's go ahead and do that. So as you can see, Oakley has already came straight to the computer. Honestly, y'all, I didn't even click on anything. When she ran into the house, baby, she started to research fast fashion. That is the first step, is for your sim to research fast fashion. So that's what she's doing now. Honey, we had to remove her being scared because the facial expressions. But yeah, my sister's getting to it. She is researching because she's ready to start her journey. So now that she has researched, you'll get this notification here that says acquired the fashion designer skill. Oakley is on the road to becoming a highly skilled fashion designer. So the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and scale her up to a level 2, so that we can make this lot her fashion brand. So I'm going to go back into build and buy, and I'm going to change the venue type to a fashion brand. So now that you have purchased your lots and put it as a generic or fashion brand or sweatshop, you now have the fashion industry pie menu. So the next thing you can do is either create a sewing pattern design, you can research fashion, you can purchase sewing supplies, or you can manage the fashion brand. So we're going to go ahead and go to that. By the way, do not mind that animation error, y'all. I swear, I do not know why it keeps doing that. But anyway, you can purchase your fashion brand, which is the first step. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And so we're going to go ahead and purchase this lot. So in the notes or the description on the mod, it does say that the only thing you want to do with this is only transfer money into the lot. You don't want to do anything else with the business. So we're going to just put some money into it, and then we'll go back to the computer because I don't even know how sis got out. But we're going to go ahead and explore the other options. So come into fashion industry. We can purchase fabric or thread. So we're going to see what that is about. We'll do both. And then with research in fashion, you can research customer lifestyles, research fashion design, research fast fashion, and study fashion brands. So this is basically to help your sim skill up in fashion designing. She purchased some fabric, so it's going to be in their inventory. Let's take a look. This is the fabric and the thread. So that's really cute. Put it into the world. That's how it looks. This is how the fabric looks. Super cute. So when creating a sewing design, let's see how that one works as well. Now, it does say that on level 2 of the fashion designer skill, you can now hire garment workers. But it does note that with the garment workers, they won't do anything but either use a computer and talk to you. They don't use the sewing machine. So I guess they're just there for aesthetic purposes only. But we're still going to hire one just so we can see how it works. We're going to hire Celeste. And then let's just take a look at the next skills. So when we go to level 4, we can then manage our fashion brand and hire models. And when we invite the models over, we can have them put on outfits. So let's try that really quickly. She's still working on her design. But you can even attend fashion shows once you get into a higher level. So that's so cute. Like if you're a fashion girl or you own a fashion business, then you know how important it is to go to fashion trade shows so you can network with the brands and find out who's going to be perfect for your brand. So yeah, I didn't really know how to put that into words, but the girls that get it, get it. So it says that the fashion pattern can be found in our inventory. I'm assuming it's this here. Let's see what this is. This is it right here. You can't do anything with it. See, here it is where you can invite a fashion model over, or you can hire a fashion model. You can start the work shift or end the work shift. We're going to start it so we can see what happens when Celeste comes into work. Oh, it just hopped us right over to her. Okay. Hey, sis, what's up? So we have multiple garment workers that have popped up on the lot. We only hired Celeste, but shoot, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and invite someone over. We're going to go ahead and hire a fashion model. Let's go ahead and hire Penny Pizzazz as the fashion model, even though her picture isn't popping up. Oh, I was wondering why she couldn't sew anything with those sewing machines. So I figured it out. You do have to have thread, fabric, and you have to have a pattern that you worked on from the computer. And you need this high fashion sewing machine as well. So this is the sewing machine that you'll need. We're going to go ahead and click on it. And now you see design clothes. So you can sew a rack of clothes or you can sew a stack of clothing. I'm going to have her do, I think it was a rack of clothes. Right now she's trying to do purchasing thread, fabric, and creating a pattern so that we can do both. And girl, she's so irritated. Again, y'all, please don't mind that BE. I'm going to take it out before we move on to the next slide, but we got to get done with this one. So anyway, I'm going to have her come over to the table. Let's go ahead and design a rack of clothing. She can sell a stack of clothing. I guess she made it at one point. Basically, I guess she did sew it. I don't know when, but she's able to sell it. This is the stack. This is the stack of clothes, guys. This is how it looks when you have sewn a stack of clothing. So I guess it really pretty much just works. It pretty much is not like you're going to see them sew. They're just going to go over to it. And when they sit at the sewing machine, that means that they've created the sewing or the stack of clothes. So that's cute. We're going to go ahead and put it in our inventory. And then she's also selling the stack of clothing online. So this mod is really cute for aesthetic purposes, especially if you have any Sims that you want to be in the fashion world. And just for a side note, even though we didn't do this, attending the fashion trade show is going to be a rabbit hole. So when your Sim goes there, they will gain more knowledge and skill in fashion industry or the fashion industry skill. And honestly, y'all know that since this video is going to be really long, we're not going to go through all of the features of it, but you guys need to get this mod. You need to put in the comments how you like it, okay? Because I want to hear about your Sims and their journey in the fashion world, but we're going to move on to the next mod, and I'll see you guys there. Okay, guys. So we are here with the next mod. So this one is also by Wicked Pixel. Do not mind Xavier giving us complete face right now, like serving us model, because we didn't ask for that. But anyway, guys, so this one is the functional psychiatrist career. So this is also by Wicked Pixel. And the first thing we need to do is go to hobbies, and we need to give the trait of the psychiatrist. So let's find that trait. It's right here. So let me scroll up so you guys can see. So this is a psychiatrist career trait. It says these Sims specialize in mental health. They're qualified to assess psychological problems. So we're going to go ahead and give him that trait, and then we're going to go ahead and move him into his house. So just a little side note, As y'all know, all the mods will be in the description, but I also want to point out that you need to read the descriptions because they have either CC or lots that you can download. So this one did come with a psychiatrist lot. It is separate from the mod description itself, but I will put both in the description just in case you scroll over it and you don't see the lot. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and take Xavier to his new home. Like, quit serving us face, Xavier. We got to put that free real estate on. Oh, girl, what was I even typing? Alrighty, so we are here on the lot with Xavier, and it does say a quick description says that this mod adds a functional psychiatrist career to The Sims 4. Your sim will be able to evaluate sims to figure out what treatment will be best for them. There are 4 functional treatment options, which include prescribing a sedative, a stimulant, antipsychotic, and mood stabilizer. So the first thing that we need to do is hop on a base game computer and start a session. So let's go ahead and do that now. First off, let's get into the mailbox in the office. We're going to come to this base game computer, and then here we have start a session. So let's go ahead and click on start a session. Even though it's 9 o'clock in the evening, this should not be our business hours, but I guess it's going to be our business hours today. Girl, not Katrina being the patient. So Katrina is here. It says client. So we're going to go ahead and I guess we're going to have Katrina come talk to us, honey. So let's click on her just to see what we have. Of course, we're going to give her a friendly introduction. Oh, is that a... Girl, I thought that was an arm. I was going to say he needs the help. But here we are talking to Katrina. Let's go ahead and click on her again because, honey, there are already options popping up. It says, how have you been coping with the problems? We don't even know the problem yet. We can ask what's on your mind. Do you feel mad when you don't get your way? Let's go and see if we have a pie menu. Evaluation. So here it is. We can ask a bunch of questions. How does this problem make you feel? Have you ever seen a psychiatrist before? Do you find yourself reaching for drugs to make you feel better? Do you feel mad when you don't get your way? Describe your typical daily mood, and you can collect a payment for the session. Plenty of other questions. What energizes you? What else do you feel? Tell me more. What do you think caused the situation to worsen? What do you see as being the biggest problem? Tell me about your family. Girl, if I go through all these, we're going to be having our own private vent session. Let's talk about why is she at our computer, though. He's very upset, but we're going to go ask her a couple questions because you're supposed to be doing your job, sir. So you come over. Let's ask her to describe her typical daily mood. We probably should have gotten 2 chairs. That way we can speak with her on a more like psychiatrist level because she is at our computer, which is not likely. But anyway, we're going to keep talking to her. Let's see what she says. She says, on a typical day, I feel like everything and everyone sucks. I can't stand it. And she's uncaring. Let's ask her, does she reach for drugs to feel better? Sometimes I might need something to take the edge off the day. I can quit anytime though. Let's ask her how this problem makes her feel. So basically, I'm already in love with this because you get to ask all type of questions. Whatever answers that you get can lead you to the next question that you ask. And what I love is that we're getting a response every time. So it says the current issues make me feel erratic. I don't feel like my normal self. I describe it as a bunch of different voices in my head. Okay. So my good sis might be suffering. My sis might have schizophrenia. I couldn't think of the word, but it's schizophrenia. She might got that. So she said that she hears those voices. So as you can see, once you feel like you have a good understanding of what the Sims problem is, you can prescribe them some medicine. So we'll go ahead and go to treatment here. You can do a mood stabilizer, a sedative, an antipsychotic, or a stimulant. I don't know what none of those are. So I would do my research before prescribing. But I'm going to say antipsychotic. And if y'all disagree, put it in the comments so I can know better. But we're going to do that because I feel like my sis got schizophrenia or something. So we're prescribing her an antipsychotic. She says she feels better and more normal already. So we can go ahead and collect the payment for her. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's collect the payment for the session. And then sis can really just find her way home. She's dazed from taking the medicine. So at least you see that they have side effects from the medicine as well. Now, I do kind of want to go and try another sim so we can make sure that everything doesn't pop up for another sim. Like we get variety. So let's try one more sim. And she says, thank you for everything. Here's what I owe. So let's go ahead and just start another session. So he's starting another session. He has sent Katrina home. And first of all, what is his outfit? But we have Dominique Fries coming in for his session. So we're going to let him come up in here. His body is missing. So there's that. So that might be the problem. But we're going to go ahead and click on Dominique. And once again, we want to give a friendly introduction so we can get to talking to him. But we can ask him to describe his daily mood. We're just going to ask some of the same questions. He says the same thing. On a typical day, he feels like everyone and everything sucks. What else do you feel? Tell me more.
Ooh, naps. Oh, Boona.
He says, I'm not sure what you want me to say. So, honey, you don't even understand your problem yourself. Like, I want you to tell me more. That's what we said. Let's say, so what brings you here then? What brings you here to our session today? Tell me more. Okay, girl. Obviously, y'all can see that I'm enjoying this mod a little bit too much, okay? Because we already got the hang of it. And I can already say that I'm loving this. This is a 10 out of 10 because it's so interactive. So you're asking questions, they're answering them, and you get the most out of it by being interactive with the client. And I feel like if you are looking for a mod that allows for you to be the psychiatrist instead of getting the help like family therapy, this one is for you. So pros and cons, let's hear it in the comments, and we're going to move on to the next mod. Okay, guys, so we are going to go ahead and jump into our next mod. This is our last one. This is the librarian functional career. So the first thing we want to do once again is apply the librarian trait. So here it is. Let me go down. It is right here. It says librarian. These Sims work at the local library. Their tasks include collecting books from the deposit box, putting them on the library shelves, helping library visitors, and various other tasks on the computer. So I feel like Vivian Lewis was the best one to go ahead and capture all of our librarian realness. So we're going to go ahead and choose her to have the librarian trait. Yeah. And we're going to go ahead and jump right in. But a couple things to note. So this career acts as an event. So the first thing you want to do is go to your phone or your calendar, plan a social event under social. Let's go ahead and do that. So the next thing you want to do is go down and you want to click on library career. So let's find that. Here it is. Let me make sure you guys can see. Here it is, library career. So you can do it as a gold event or not, you know how that goes. But we're going to do it as gold so we can see all of the goals that we have. So you click and you have to choose the librarian. There we are. And we can choose visitors as well. I'm pretty sure if you don't choose visitors, they would just pop up anyway. So we're just going to pick like some random ones here. So just to note, the only reason why it says to choose the visitors is if you want more people to come to the venue. So you don't have to do that. However, the cutest thing about this mod is that it comes with a deposit box, basically for the Sims to put library books in. So I'm going to go into build in buy mode just to get that placed onto the lot. So as you guys can see, there is you can search for library book deposit in order to find it, and it looks like a UPS parcel thingy. I can't think of the word, but anyway, we're gonna just place it on the lot so people can come and return their books. So in a normal work day, it functions as an event. As we know, it says that you need to complete your library shift. You need to put away books. You can issue library cards and use the library catalog. So first off, you can collect the library books that have been returned to the deposit box. So it says check your inventory for library books. You'll need to put them away on the library shelves. Oh my God, this is so cute because look at all these books. So in your work day, you're just going to put away the books. So you need to put away all of them, of course, but we're probably not going to have Viv do all of them because then she might take all day. But we'll put away most of them. And while she's putting away the books, I want to click on the computer so I can show you guys what else this mod comes with. So there is, let me zoom out. I'm in the way. I'm just trying to make sure you guys can see. But there is a library system pie menu here that you can click on. Let's go ahead and pause real quick because she put those books away pretty quickly, fairly quickly. But you can find a book for the library visitor. You can use the library card catalog, organize library programs, search archives and records, or transcribe documents. So one of our goals is to issue a library card. So that would be found under the social menu. But using a library catalog will be found right here. And let's just say that Marcel is looking for a book. We can give him a quiet introduction, which is so freaking cute because, you know, in the library, you need to be quiet. You need to hush, hush. He's left though. We're not going to walk outside to him. We're just going to introduce ourselves to this person. And we have gotten a moodlet from doing the card catalog. It says very useful to help library visitors and find books and other materials in the library. So that's so cute. She's going to introduce herself now. Now we have a librarian social pie menu. So you can ask her to speak quietly. You can offer some help, and you can issue a library card, which is one of our goals. And another one of our goals is to ask her to speak quietly. So as you can see, it's just going to keep having you do the goals for the day. So once you've completed so many of them, you can search the archives and records. You can find a book. You can keep putting away books. So I'm not going to go fully through this one because honestly, that's pretty much how it acts. I've used it before, but not so many times. It is a very cute mod for aesthetic purposes, especially if you just want your Sims to have other careers that you can travel off to, because you know we have like doctor and scientists and stuff, but sometimes we want to give our Sims other careers to choose from. So this one is pretty cute. If you guys have this mod or download this mod, you know what I'm going to say. Put it in the comments how you feel about it. Okay, guys. So look, I have every intention of going ahead and going over the last couple of mods. But as y'all can see, I keep getting an animation error for some type of bed being in the game. It's not really telling me what the exact bet is, so I have to go do some digging and fix the game or whatever, yada yada. But I just wanted to give that disclaimer and be completely transparent with you guys. So instead of going over the last two today, we're actually going to save them for part 2. And it's going to include other mods as well, because I feel like there's a lot of active careers that I do have in the game that we can go over. So don't think this is the end. This is not the end. We have plenty more to go. But I just wanted to go ahead and say, guys, thank you so much for watching my video today. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell, because I'm going to be coming out with my part 2 for the active careers. So I hope you guys appreciate my transparency, because I'm just trying to keep it real with y'all. We know this game is broken. Also, guys, I do just want to say thank you so much for the love and support and the subscribers, because we getting like 100 every other day at this point, and I love y'all for that. Y'all know we locked in. But anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like and share if you love today's video. And remember to put in the comments how you liking these mods. Thank you so much, and I'll see y'all in the next video.